Which one am I clicking? Which one do I click?
She gon' charge an old man for that pussy, girl, don't hurt me. Iced out all my scammer hoes, boost all the insurance up. Iced out all my ghetto hoes who turned into influencers. Smirky, yo, fuck that bitch and leave, I don't care who she fuck. That shit out her closet's hot as hell, she got on easy up. I got moles with me, bump out the feds, man, I got foes with me. You got goofies with you, before I do that, I keep some hoes with me. Asking for my gun when I'm in Cali, nigga, this your city. Why you DM my bitch, acting like we fuck these hoes below silly. Street niggas won't rain me, on like calamari. Took her at that cheap shit, took her to Bulgari. Never tell her sorry, just caught a Ferrari. Offset with this Cuban link, you think she was Cardi? Go. 3 gang leaders with me all times. I don't know who I fucked last night. I got Alzheimer's. I don't know who them hoes is, man. They all lying. Brody, tell me who them hoes is, man. They all fine. 100 hooligans, and we with the foolishness. I'm anti-Semitic. I just fucked a Jewish bitch.
Hey.
I just fucked a bitch, and we ran her like a.
He said, "How am I anti-Semitic? I just fucked a Jewish bitch." Oh man, that's crazy.
Baby is it? Whose baby is it? My niggas putting belt to ass, pull up with the switches. This ain't Jimmy Butler, but the heat got extensions. This ain't Columbine, but we came in with the trenches.
Oh shit. Volume 1, February 9th. Volume 2, March 8th. Volume 3, March 5th. Holy shit, 3? We're getting 3? I actually love that. I really do love that. Because I will say, with Trial and Error, the one thing that I did not appreciate about Donda, as much as I love Donda, but there's only 3 tracks I skip on Donda. I listen to Donda, all of the versions. 1 through 36, start to finish, no skip. I can listen to every single song, every version. I just had a argument about somebody that's saying, like, Jay-Z shouldn't have been on jail, and the DaBaby verse, obviously that was a whole debacle thing when DaBaby was going through his situations throughout, you know, media and stuff he was doing as concerts and just him as a person, kind of forced Kanye's hand because not saying that Kanye cares about the masses, but he had to take DaBaby off. But he put him back on, rightfully so, because I feel like DaBaby just had just one of the best verses. That was a great start to the album. Like the way DaBaby was just going. Obviously, Marilyn Manson was on there too, but DaBaby just ate that verse up. Like, DaBaby just ate that verse up. But I think that, you know, a lot of people, their one complaint, including mine, was the fact that just drop the release. If you're gonna drop whatever you want to drop, just wait. Just go ahead, complete what you're gonna complete, and then drop it. Make that the complete product. That's it. There's nothing else to it. So having volume 1, 2, and 3, I think is kind of the best way to kind of deal with that. I think that's actually kind of fire, because this is going to be on volume 1, this is going to be on volume 2, and this is going to be on volume 3. Kind of what R. Kelly did with Trapped in the Closet. Y'all remember that series? That was crazy. He did like 15 of those at some point, but the first like 4 were crazy. I remember when they came out a long time ago. You know, that style of releasing songs or releasing albums, I think, would be cool. Rather than calling it a deluxe, just call it a volume and just release it out in a month's time. I think that's actually really dope. You know, you got to be innovative on how you do stuff, not only in what you release, but in how you release it. Obviously, now rollouts have become a great thing now. You know, that's one of the things that a lot of these new artists starting to do, starting with Kanye, sell out in stadiums, listening parties, going from tour to tour, like you Carmen Sandiego, everybody trying to find you. You know, just having it in these exotic ass places, and that's kind of how the music is being released in a rollout format. So that's kind of one way, you know, that gets the hype going. You know, because a lot, like I said, people don't understand, man. That's the whole thing with the Mos Def and Drake. You know, it's not just about being a rapper, about what you're saying. It's about how you dressing, about how you living, about how you moving. You know, like everything that surrounds you is a part of that album. It's kind of an experience. You had to be there. It's kind of just like if you listen to Lil Wayne's mixtape, in 2024, and you sit down and listen to No Ceilings, you're like, oh, this is good. But you had to be there in 2010, 11. I think it was No Ceilings came out in, what, 10? Because I remember I was partying in the club when it came out. Oh, let's do it. Oh, let's do it. Like, that had to be 2010 because I was at the club and I couldn't drink. Could I drink yet? Might have been 2011. Might have been 2011. I can't think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm definitely in the ballpark right there because I was at the club. But you had to be there for the experience of that time. Like, you had to be there for the Wayne era, for the mixtape Wayne. It was different. It was a different era. No, I was in the 4th grade, so it was 2009 or 2010. So yeah, you had to be there, man. So for that Wayne era, and I feel like that's kind of crazy to say because like, while it's a good song here, if you were there in 2009 when it came out, and it was just kind of barbershop talk, there was no IG, no Twitter, there was no heavy IG, no heavy Twitter, no heavy. Facebook was there, but no one really cared about no statuses. It was all barbershop talk and people just talking like, yo, that Wayne, it was crazy. You just had to be there. But getting off topic, man, I'm glad that he's doing it in this format. Hopefully there's at least like 10 tracks, maybe 9 tracks. I'd be cool with that. And also it just gives us music reviewers and reactors or whatever you want to call us nowadays some content. I feel like music has been lackluster in the last 4 or 5 months. It goes to show you even more, man. Once Kanye and Drake and J. Cole and K-Dot and all these guys go away, it's going to be a rough time, man. I don't really know who I'm going to listen to. I definitely know I'm going to listen to a lot of Tyler. I've decided that Tyler is my favorite artist out of the new age that's going to just kind of carry it. Travis still going to be there as well to do his thing, but these artists take a long time to drop. Jid is not one of those that's for me. I mean, I like Jid, but he's not one of those. It's like, okay, I got some shit that I'm going to play all the time. Like between J. Cole, Kendrick, Kanye, those make up like 70% of my listening experience. That's just what it is. Brent probably makes up the rest of it next to The Weeknd. Next to Larry June, I guess. Larry June makes up a lot of it as well. And it's crazy. Griselda would not count for me either. I don't listen to Griselda all the time like that. I don't listen to all the time. Don, okay, Don, you're right. Don definitely takes a big part of that 30% as well. So, but I'm always wondering on side of the rap side because that's on my slow shit. I'm on my slow, chill shit. I don't know who's going to take over the rap side for me. I'm always wondering that. And so while music has been a little lackluster in releases the last couple of months, this is going to be cool. And it puts a lot of pressure on. Usually when big artists drop, it gives the pressure of other artists to drop or to kind of release something, to get the ball rolling, So I'm just happy, man. I'm happy that Kanye is back. Again, I always separate the music from what's going on. I don't even know what's going on with Kanye at this point, really. I just know that his girl's half naked on Instagram, and that's really about it. I don't really keep up with what his antics are. This has been the same thing that's been going since late registration, man. The motherfucker's been doing this shit since late registration back in 7? No, late registration came out in celebration, bitches. I was in high school, 06, 07. Had to be 06, 07. So yeah, it literally just has to be like, like the man's been doing it for 2 decades now. You got to be used to it at this point, facade or not. I mean, or not facade, act or not. Like, you just got to realize, like, this is what comes with the albums, and that's it. I'm waiting for the album. I'm not going to sit there and act like when something doesn't sound good, I got personal feelings towards it. You said 05? You're right. I was in high school in 05. Because that fall semester was 05. I was a freshman. 05 to 06 was my freshman year. So you're right. I'm thinking about, it had to be like November, right? Or was it earlier? Because I wasn't in middle school. I don't remember. Yeah, I wasn't in middle school. It's a celebration, bitches. I was listening to an iPod. Track season. Nah, it wasn't track season. August? Yeah, okay, it was earlier then. I'm trying to think. Yeah, because it wasn't the earlier part of the year because I wasn't in 8th grade at that. Late registration didn't come out when I was in 8th grade. It came out when I was in high school. So like I said, 05, 06, 06, 07. 06, 07 was my 10th grade year. But anyways, hold on thing. That's how I feel about it. I'm glad that he's back, and the trailer was cool. Smirkio. I feel like too another thing that Kanye just brings the best out of people, right? Like I feel like Kanye brings the best out of everyone when they get on his album. Like when everybody gets on Kanye's album, they feel like they gotta do more than what they've ever been capable of doing, or bringing out another sound of them, or just doing some other shit to show out because it's Kanye fucking West. That's what I feel like they always do, man. They always got to show out, and so it's dope, man. I just think that it's gonna be an exciting album, and I can't wait to hear it. And I can't wait. I'm gonna be ready to listen to it, and yeah, moving forward, I can't wait. So I would too, bro. Kanye's intimidating as fuck. Havoc produced this version. I go, but there's a release dates. 3 albums. It's fire. February 9th. What day is that? February 9th is in 2 Fridays. Sheesh. In 2 Fridays.